Good afternoon, everybody out there on the YouTube channel. Hope you have had time to check out a few or most of my recent YouTube uploads. Today I am actually, I just arrived in Kingsville, Texas, which, if you're not familiar with Texas or Kingsville, Kingsville happens to be a little bit southwest of Corpus Christi, so it's a ways south, we'll say. I just got down in Corpus earlier today, and sorry I haven't uploaded any daily blogs like I had said I would, but it's been pretty hectic. I'll tell you, on Tuesday I stopped in Gonzales, Texas, saw my buddy Egan Barthels at KCTI-AM. We recorded an interview that he's going to play periodically through the week. And so I had a good time with him. I hadn't seen him for a year. Drove to Beeville, Texas, a little further south, and was supposed to see Eric McElroy, but ended up doing an interview with Big Dan, and so that was enjoyable as heck. Always love seeing those guys, especially since I've known him for a while. But yesterday I got to Corpus. Decided to go to the beach, so I went to the only one that I knew of that I had directions to, which was Corpus Christi Beach, and I had been there last year as well. Sat on the beach for about 15 minutes, and the wind was blowing pretty. It was really windy, so I decided to scratch that idea and went back to the hotel pool and stayed in there for 3 or 4 hours. So. But today in Corpus this morning we saw Christy Luttrell at KOUL, and hung out for a while with her. That was awesome. We did an interview on air. Or, excuse me, we recorded one. She's going to air shortly. Then after that, went over there and saw Mr. Frank Edwards, K99 Clear Channel station. Him and I visited for a good hour. It was really nice to see him again. Him and we talked a lot about deer hunting, and we talked a lot about the old 90s country, the Mark Chestnuts and things of that nature. And then this afternoon at 2:30 I stopped by and saw Austin Daniels at KFTX. And of course he's in love with the song, and sat and visited for a while, so that was really nice. And tomorrow I've got Alice, Texas, which is 30 miles from here, but there's a lot of oil well drilling going on around here, so there wasn't room in Alice, so I had to stay in Kingsville, which is the home of the King Ranch. Not only is the King Ranch one of the biggest ranches in the country, in 800-some thousand acres and 60,000 cattle, and they've been around for a long time, shall we say. And I'm sure some of you are familiar with the King Ranch editions of the Ford pickups. So I'm going to definitely try to get over there tomorrow and check that out if I have time. But I'm going into Walmart right now to buy some swimming trunks, because the ones I used last night are not dry yet, and they unfortunately do not have a laundry place in this hotel, and I'm too lazy to go to the laundromat. If I wanted to do that, I would have stayed in Austin at the Extended Stay Deluxe. But it's pretty warm here today. It is 97. It's about 10 degrees cooler than I'm used to. But gonna run into Walmart and go back to the hotel and relax and upload a few videos. Upload some pictures from a couple days ago. But unfortunately, I didn't get any pictures today. I forgot the camera. That tends to happen when you have 15 things to remember to take into a radio station. I want to let everybody know we took new pictures a couple weeks ago when I was in Nashville. and they look a heck of a lot different than a lot of the past pictures. So just let me think, what else is there? CelebrityFitDoctor.com has just released somebody wrote an article about my recent transformation as far as my health and fitness, so I thought that was pretty unique. There's also a new CD review of Straight Up Country on todayscountrymagazine.com, as well as an interview I did with him a couple weeks ago. And currently Straight Up Country is at 69 on the Texas Regional Radio Report. It is at 95 on Music Row. We haven't hit the Texas Music Chart yet. It is sitting somewhere in the 60s on the CD Tex Weekly Regional Radio download report. And it's doing really well. I think we're getting 1,400 plays a week on the secondary stations. So everything's going really well right now. It's been kind of a rough week because the charts aren't moving much at all, you know, with the big stars getting all the plays. But I'm paying my dues and I'm enjoying every second of it. Just want to send a shout out there to all the folks out there who are keeping it real. Keep keeping it real. And to those of you down in Texas, just do whatever you do, I guess. So with that being said, I'm going to do whatever I do.